Do y'all feel like that's enough to be just a solid guy is enough, or do we need some extra credit, or what do guys need other than like career gentleman type things? What do we need? What do they need from y'all? They got to be funny. They got to be tall. Do we got to be dicking you down right? Like, what are the things that y'all need that's not the standard, you know? But also, we gonna get you, Jadon. So, do you feel like you are enough, or you bringing enough to the table, even though you are, to me, a top tier person? But at the end of the day, I'm not dating you. You the homie. I'm for sure pump you up. But to the women, do you feel like you are bringing enough to be a desirable man in the United States?
Yes and no. I think when you are always on the path of self improvement, you always feel like you're lacking in some area. And that goes across all boards that I evaluate my life, even outside of relationships, business, finance, so on and so forth. So because I'm always looking to grow, no. And that even goes for my relationships. But since we're talking about relationships specifically, yes, in a sense, because the things that I've brought um in my intimate relationships with women, they've never experienced like that like me. And even if I were to have conversations with my exes to this day, they haven't ever experienced it again. I brought a new standard to their life. So even if we didn't work out for whatever reason, they could never go back to what they formerly knew. I changed their whole perspective on reality when it comes to the standard that they should have for the men that they deal with.
Mm.
And I say yes also because, again, going back to that self improvement thing, there are just things that I reflect on as being a leader, the man in a relationship, that I could have implemented or done better at. But because I was where I was at that point in time in my life, I did lack some maturity because it can never be all one person in any relationship. It would be unfair for me to say that. So when I look at some of the mistakes that I did or some of the mistakes that I still currently make, I still realize there's a lot more work to do.